Ready position. Tennis terminology, as I said before, is a lesson unto itself. The ready position is a position to be ready. Andy Fitzell, great tennis coach, he calls the ready position the nerdy position. Kids don't want to wait in the ready position. They're too cool for school. Now, when you watch a top player, I mean, I can imitate the top players where Bjorn Borg used to make this movement. Pete Sampras, on the forehand side, he put the racket in the backhand grip, and then on the backhand side, he put the racket in a forehand grip, and he did this while he waited to return serve. Roger Federer puts the racket off to the side and spins the racket in this position. All those idiosyncrasies are what young tennis players see. For years, it's been said the worst tennis players in the world are the movie TV celebrities that in pro-ams get a chance to be around the pros, get to know the pros, watch the pros. They have time to go to the major events, and they can copy all the nuances, all the idiosyncrasies. But when it comes down to the ready position, when the toss goes up, Borg, Sampras, Federer, there's so many similarities. From a biomechanical standpoint, pros at the impact point are 95% the same. But I think it's an interesting point that we spend so much time talking about the differences from one pro to the next versus the similarities. But the ready position, you want to put the racket in a centered position. I can look right over the top of the racket. There's going to be a gap between my upper arm and upper body. My wrist is curled in this position at about a 30-degree angle. If I have my elbow too low, the racket face comes in. If I have my elbow too high, the racket face goes down. Now, if you waited the entire time, I mention Vic Braden all the time. 1977, he wrote the book Tennis for the Future. Richie Lay, a great player in his own right, taught for Vic for years, and he's in the book demonstrating. And I can tell you, so many people looked at this picture and said, I'm not reading that book, because it looked too stiff, it looked too mechanical. If someone waits this way the entire time, there's going to be a fatigue factor. You want the shoulder to be very loose. So players are very, very loose, but when the ball is hit or the toss goes up, they organize their feet, they organize their hands. In the ready position, your feet are going to be a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Your knees are going to be slightly flexed. But you're going to have a high center of gravity because you're not just running straight ahead. You're going to have to break to your right or to your left. Say, for example, a little subtlety. If you weighted this way, and so many juniors today wait with their grip on number 4 in this position. They're not ready to take the ball out of the air first. The most important shot you're going to hit off the bounce is the return of serve. Okay, the first shot's a serve, sometimes it's the only shot, but the return of serve. So your ready position is your forehand volley. The ready position is the backswing for your forehand ground stroke. If you wait with the backhand grip, once again, you won't have the racket centered. That doesn't mean that for some players you're working within their game, and you might tell them for some specific reasons why they should wait with the backhand grip. Remember, there's no right or wrong, there's no one set way. But this is going to be the ready position. And this is the look. Now from here, I just turn and the racket's set in this position. So, no one can be too cool for school. Show me the ready position. And here's a key word that Dennis Vandermeer used all the time. Get organized. Organization means graduation. Organization means everything. And when you're hitting a tennis ball, in between hits, you want to get organized in the ready position.